who's about to fuck up the scene. What's up, everybody? And welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Football, where you can see our dear Luna is not with us tonight. But she is on the beach in... Where is it, Mary? I don't remember. Punta Cana?
Punta Cana.
Punta Cana.
So she's getting the warmth that we don't have over here. But we have our D&D game as usual. Because our Maverick have a pretty filled up agenda. And we don't want to miss it. Any opportunity for them to advance towards their quest to defeat either the South or Morningstar. That's their choice. They have to do. Or they can just go on a trip on the other continent, whatever. That's what do you
It's
want?
always an option, guys. We can just fuck off.
You know what? Ciao.
Let's build a new kingdom.
That's too complicated. Just leave.
So, for tonight, there's no specific announcements. The Shit Eaters will be back on next Wednesday for the first of the 3 last game they have. So, they're going to be facing people that they're close to. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, except, well, Maverick's going to be there next Thursday without Marilyn, because that's her time to, like, go on the beach and take the warmth. It's okay, we don't need warmth. Except Eric. Eric is always having this poncho and, like...
He very much needs the warmth.
Yes. But for tonight, I'll do the recap since it's been 3 weeks. Don't worry. Except if any of you were ready for it. I was not having a D4. Let me remove my D4 that I have right now because it's not supposed to be there. But there was a floating inspiration given by Shade that
True.
was still there, so it's still there.
I mean, we'll take it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. But no, I don't look at me for a recap.
So,
Other than we fought.
Yeah, it
I
was
know we
the big
fought.
battle.
I have like some really quick notes, but otherwise, as I was telling all of these lovely people, the moment I get up off this chair, 75% just goes out of my brain. So it's always based on my notes. And
from what I remember, we won that fight and we questioned that giant.
yeah, we
Yeah.
raised the spirit and we questioned him, and he said a couple things, some of which
Yes.
I got and got
Like
notes.
the Xarchus thing that was very interesting.
And then after that, we did like a little ritual with some, with the fruits. We all decided to drink, and that's why we leveled up twice at the end of the game.
Yes.
Ah.
Yep.
See, that one completely slipped my mind.
And with the same concoction,
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
there was supposed to have there was an offering
Yeah, for
that
you, Don, man.
it to Don to solve his daddy issues. But we will see what in game we're going. But for maybe a larger recap, yo, Ghost Figs! Always nice to see you, darling. All of our... Do you hear any music in the chat? Because, like, OBS is being shitty. And I'm trying to, like... If you can just advise me if there's anything like there. But, yeah. Oh, a D4 to Aaron! From Ogan. No music? Fuck him up. Well, they already had an inspiration, Ghost Figs, but fine, they'll have a second one. Okay, no music. Oh, you got the music? Okay. Okay, cool. I uppered the volume a bit, but it is... I decided to update OBS and everything went to shit.
Yes, the updates.
Yeah, you always got to give yourself a little bit of extra time when OBS updates, because it's a great thing, but it also moves very quickly. So when it updates, oh man, the things that can completely fuck.
And. You faced off a storm giant with a little meetup and questioned him on some specific subjects and whatever was happening. And you discovered that you had a couple of days in front of you before anything happens on their side. One thing that was happening was at the end of the last session, you summed up most of your allies who could actually help you against supernatural beings. Because even if the Goliath comes to help you, they're still soldiers, they're still footmen. Without means to enchant their weapons or anything like that, they would be inefficient and really at the mercy of everything that would be, especially that you already faced shadows in the past and the Nightwalker. So you know all there is about about their need of radiancy, if I can say that. So with all that, you needed to well, first, take your will deserve the rest.
No.
But that was what I was about to say. I know that we have someone who have a lot of third level spells to cast.
There's
Look,
no rest for the wicked.
She's about to pull out her list of like the 12 things she must do in the next 5
Oh, I know,
minutes.
she sent it to me.
Oh, okay. At least she had the decency to pre-prepare the DM.
I still
That's
don't
good
remember what
planning.
I have to answer to those quotes, so...
Oh, well,
can
that's your
manage.
problem.
That's
You're gonna
totally
figure it
my
out.
problem.
Your problem, because I
That's all you.
already wrote word by word the messages.
It's okay, I'll improv like 80% of this campaign.
That's perfect. Okay. So, well, first off, she's gonna ask you guys if you have anybody that you need to call or join tonight before we go to sleep. I think Luna's the one who had the list with the magical people that we had to reach to, right?
Is that it?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna contact my druids once we're closer to attacking,
Okay.
but it doesn't have to be tonight. If
Okay. I reserve some calls for tomorrow probably, but for tonight, okay. First of all, I have an outgoing question for the DM.
Yes.
Can I call someone if I have a good description of him?
I said you would have to see the portrait. Or if someone described it really good to you.
Okay, because I had to be somehow familiar with the person.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so would Luna be able to provide something like that for Shark Cat?
She haven't seen him in like 12 years.
Okay. So that answered that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically she's the only one who would be able to use the sending stone towards him.
Okay. Well, technically, I would have a little chat about it with her, that it would be good for her to reach her cack, to at least ask him where is he at the moment and what's his new targets, to be sure that we align on the common interest, and offer her the sending stone if you want to call him. But I know she's not there, so it can be a bit touchy.
Yeah. I would prefer if she would be there to use it, so...
Yeah. So that's going to be delayed for next time. Perfect then. Next call. Okay, so I'm going to call back Iriswa that called me yesterday, I do believe. That I didn't change the message though. Okay. This is Isk. available to meet tomorrow, could you send information for the closest teleportation circle to you? Yeah, no kiss on this one. I don't know that much yet.
It takes her a few moments to answer this. Oh, and Ghostfig giving me a D4. Thank you, darling. Yo, Maito! Hey, there's a lot of people in chat. Hogan, Point Pièce d'Or, Ghostfigs, and Maito just arrived.
We're
Always
popular
nice to
tonight.
see you, peeps. Yeah. Thanks for you to be there, peeps. It's always nice to see you. Like I said, it takes her a few moments to answer. It's like, call me back tomorrow. I will manage myself to travel pretty fast. Tell me a point to join near Dantin, and I'll be there.
Okay, all right. Fudge, I'll have to figure that out. Okay.
She's no Arcane user. So it's like it's a magic circle of teleportation. She know what it is, but meh.
I keep going down the phone book. Let's go. Who's next on the agenda?
Send me your magical address. Come on. Okay. Okay. Call number 3, and then I'll try to figure the rest. So, this one would be addressed to Shirai. That will say, I need you. I need you to stay stronger a little longer. I need you to be that hungry man who wants more from life. Have faith. Kiss.
Roll me a D100, please.
First roll of 23.
First roll of 23 for the Mavericks.
So close to being perfect for the first roll. Just saying.
So close. No answer comes.
But I know it went true, right? I don't know.
Why would it be
an
that
insight
easy?
check?
He's being nice. Aw.
Yeah.
I woke up
well,
and chose silence, okay? I'm sick.
I mean, insight is not the best thing with Bisque. Yeah.
There's 2 floating inspiration there, and you've been thrown a D4 from Point Pièce d'Or.
Okay, well, I'll use one of the inspo if you don't mind, guys.
Good. 14.
I'll use the D4 on the 14, I guess.
She really has to know if her fucking
What's going on?
call got through. Her one night stand is working out. I mean, sure, he's not a one night stand anymore, but hey, look at that.
He's a couple night stands.
It was a traveling buddy.
Her boy toy.
Oh, God.
So 18.
Yeah.
Usually, they're still, when your spell is on with sending, there's still that connection in between the target and yourself. Now, you sent your message, but it's like the connection never happened.
Okay.
And with 18, you also remember that the closest you were to this the fortress in the middle, the necropolis, the stronger the veil was.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I still have a spell slot left because we didn't call Shortcock.
You
Who's
can also
next
trade
on the
sorcery
agenda?
points, but I think you're out of that.
Technically, I can use this lower spell slot I didn't use for that too.
True. Do the trade of all things. That's how.
Yes.
That's how you want to do, darling. You're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Safely?
So
We
we're
don't
gonna
know.
do everything at this point. Let's end it all. So it would be like a take two on the same message and see if she's luckier this time.
Roll me another D100.
Yes, sir.
And wait, you use your D4. Still no connection.
Okay.
Roll me another one.
Okay. Where is this going?
2 of them. Ooh.
Yeah.
The connection established, but it's been cut. There's no message back.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So he heard you, but he could not answer. Well, maybe he answered, but you would never know.
Well, I'm good with that.
Are you good for the night, or you're trading spells?
That she did already. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
not. She don't have spell to trade anymore. That's done. That's over.
All right.
So if you guys need anything else, would be the moment. Otherwise, I'm gonna crash for the next hours.
Well,
Yes.
that's plenty acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you.
Weaver comes to meet you with the concoction you made before you're going to bed.
Oh. Why, thank you.
During this, it's going to be... I suggest you eat a little something. It's going to be rough on your stomach, but you'll have a pretty deep sleep.
Well, thank you. It's very good advice. And I guess we don't really need anybody to guard. Don't think those giants are going to come back tonight.
We had a lot of injuries, but Wildmaker took care of it.
Okay, good. Thank
You're
you.
leaving tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So tell us... Well, if you could give me the... mark for the magic circle of teleportation of where we are supposed to join you when you'll need us. In a short
That,
time.
yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to you. No problem. So she's gonna write him down the circle of teleportation at the library. At Jalian, where? Yeah, that one.
And he stays and he looks at Dawn. Not giving a silent treatment, but you know what he's waiting for.
Right.
D4 from your sister, by the way.
Hey. She's eating it too. It's even better. She knows how I like to receive my D4s violently and usually to my face. See if I can still do a Don voice with my cold. Yes. It's a matter of summoning the spirit of my father.
I could still keep the concoction for a while. Maybe a week. If you wish to wait.
No. Leave my father to rest.
I should tell you that.
True. It would seem he doesn't quite want to leave me be. In a good way.
I guess that there is no need of word with the link that you now share with him.
We understand each other. I think more than we probably ever could have. It will suffice.
Alright. I'll wish you good night. Because you see that even with all that in he kept his straight posture that he usually have, but he fell twice at combat like Wildmaker did, so he's exhausted from all that. I'll wish you good night, Mavericks. I'll probably won't be up tomorrow when you'll be leaving.
Rest well then.
Alright.
Remember, we'll answer the call. Always.
Thank you.
And leave the tent. Maybe Ghostfig could confirm, but I think the night Aaron would not be in that tent. Just asking for a friend.
Hey!
I mean,
Only Ghostfig can confirm.
Can confirm in chat.
yes. Yeah.
I mean, you
I
know.
Hey!
Definitely. 100%.
Aw, heck yeah. Cuddles are the best.
After this magic potion, I'm gonna feel vulnerable, so I'm gonna need some cuddles.
That's perfect. And did I already share Dawnbringer on Facebook? I don't think so. Have I?
I don't think so.
Not
It's
yet.
a real good drawing, considering it's this very weird, specific idea in my brain.
Yeah.
And look, she was asking me, and I'm like, yeah, actually, no. Oh, wait, no, it's more like that. And I could almost feel back then going like, oh, God, it's so specific.
It was puzzling at some point.
I had a very clear mental image. It's where I wish I could draw, because then I'd be like, it's like this.
I hope it got close enough to what you had on your mind.
It did. It did. That
Okay.
much. You got it. No worries.
All right. Post on Facebook because, you know, I'm late.
Oops.
I'm not good with this. No, I haven't shared it, so it is now. So you're all going to sleep.
Sleep.
Yes.
Definitely sleep.
Well, some of you were injured a lot, so it can take a toll on the body.
This is correct.
So, while you are all deep asleep, some of you less deep asleep. Nothing happens. Enjoy. It's not often that it happens.
I know, right?
You see, you say enjoy. I just don't believe it.
Secret, hush, hush, hush.
Ooh.
So here.
So we get to roll.
You can roll your HP for this level.
Get ready to roll.
My
You can all click on long rest also, and I have to
dice.
before updating your HP, wait for me to update it. Well, update it on D&D Beyond, and I'll import your character sheets after.
Yeah. Oh my god.
D&D Beyond, it's D&D.
Minimal health point.
I'm rolling D12s, the weird ones.
And remember, it's always the average. So,
Wow.
Aaron, you rolled a 4. I seen it.
And
Okay,
a
I got an
7.
11. Okay, that's better. Okay,
And at least one of the two was okay.
so 7 plus 11. Okay, that's pretty good. All right.
Can we use the
D&D.
floating inspiration on those?
No, please no.
Yeah, the D4. Okay.
Add a D4.
Greco
Oh,
Sig,
God.
I am 711. All right, let me
What's
figure out my HP. It's my 2 HP increases because I rolled a 1 and an 11. So average is 7, then
Yeah.
11. So 711. The tiniest of jokes.
Cool.
So, it's true that sorcerers with a D6, it's not a lot.
Uh-uh.
But I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm not a dick as a DM and you give it to you. At least the average of your classes.
Oh, I'm very grateful for that, honest.
I am a benevolent god.
On all those levels, I think I only use once my dice. All the other time I had the average, so.
Well, Bert had a pretty good rolls.
I've had some pretty good, yeah.
So, had this on D&D Beyond and tell me when it's going to be ready.
Yeah, I just need to do a quick math. Right.
Done
So health
already.
is Constitution plus my roll. So con's nice.
Yours is ready, Mary?
27. So
You have one more than suit of armor equipped. That's what your character sheet says. Mary.
I can't do math
Maybe
right
that's
now.
because of bracers of defense. That's not really
Maybe.
armor.
Maybe. All right. So, import, Mary. Hit die, HP good, feature, image, Don't touch the currency. Good. Spell slots, spells. Good. So, importing. Yes.
All right. There, my H. Yeah, there you go. My HP is also good.
13 sorcery points now.
Yeah, I'm above 100 HP.
Hot damn! Above
Damn.
100.
Yes, I can think a bit now.
A bit.
Think a little bit. Feature, everything's
Take
there.
a little bit of my HP for me.
I mean, if I do another fire elemental, that's now 200 HP total.
Is your tough automatically counted?
No, I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went from 91 to 120.
Because if you do you had your tough HP, Isk?
Yes, je l'ai calculé déjà.
And your draconic one?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, her stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Hershey also had 1 extra HP.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving it to I don't know. That's good. IDK. Perfect. So the morning after, you wake up in the north, cold. Not the blizzard that it was yesterday, but still cold. Let me just import the others. Dawn Shadow. Okay. Name, hit die, image, currency, everything's good. Uploading. You are muted, Birch.
Yeah, I just realized that. But yes, that's just my internal notation. He's been workshopping names, but now he's probably just gonna go back to Dawnbringer. That whole mental process has made its way back.
And Erin 120? Shit. Bro, that constitution boost
Oh my god, Salma.
is insane.
Yes. I don't have Dawn's levels of constitution, but still.
I'm
See you,
beefy boy.
Mitzo. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. It was mostly calm with the level up and all stuff, but always nice to see you in chat.
Sometimes it's gotta be, even if I don't believe it.
No, it's okay. So, here. Good. Are both fun. Alright. Good. See you, Mitzo. See you maybe later. Or another time on another stream. In another world. What the fuck am I talking about? Sorry, I'm tired. So, the morning comes. The dawn of the 4th day. I think. It was the 4th
Thanks, I just
day.
heard that like crashing sound of the moon from Majora's Mask. Just doom. Exactly. I'm like, God damn it.
With the
Exactly with all that. Thanks. It's stuck in my head now.
And like said, High Weaver is not there to let me delete all those dead giants in the camp. Well, the corpses are there if you want them, but I'll just clean up the map. Good, everything's cleaned. Let me just set all the players over here.
Do we want some giant tusks?
Well, I believe there was a plan to get something from the Storm Giant, but that's about it. Because Aaron keeps going like, Storm Giant, make Dawn stronger, make Dawn stronger. I don't think you'll rest until I have like as much strength as you physically can have.
That's mostly Eric saying that.
And
Fair
as
point.
soon as you you're woken up by the light of the staff that Luna have.
Oh, the rod.
Of things that are invisible.
So the crystal just and you wake up and Luna use it to see the probe and then shot it with bzz, bzz. But it was already too late. When something in front of you, when you all gather up, you see a circle tracing itself on the ground.
Get out the circle.
You get on the circle?
Out! Out!
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
out
what you
goes the word.
shout.
And let me just here it would be. Here it is. So here it goes. Come on, Foundry. Don't be shitty. If you just hear in a voice while the circle is tracing itself. If you don't mind, I'll need my old apprentice. And from the circle, there's only a hand grabbing Luna and getting back stirred up right into the circle. Does anybody want to do something?
No,
I mean, how far am I from the circle?
No, you would be close enough. If you want to catch her, you can catch her if you want.
'Cause I'm gonna try and cut the hand.
Okay.
Question about the voice. Does it
Yes.
sound like Ernest or another daddy?
It sounds like Ernest.
Oh, okay.
This is why I'm cutting the hand. Because
What?
fuck that guy.
Make an attack. 26. 26. Okay. Well, first you will have to make it at a disadvantage. Because it is blurry. But it's even higher.
It's even better.
So you see that there's the axe planted into his arm, but this wizard have seen some other shit.
I'm sure he has.
So Luna's being dragged inside there, and you just hear, "I will remember this." As Luna dissipate into this teleportation circle.
Am I gonna have to add him to the I must stab list? Because at this point, I'm gonna have to add him to the I'm gonna stab him list.
I'm gonna need to give that man a call just to dissociate with your actions.
Oh no, you won't need to, because when he comes back, I'm just gonna kill him. He's just been
No.
rude to us this entire time.
No,
We
you're
really
not
don't need him.
killing
He's
him.
just a
I do
problem.
not agree about that.
You're like, "Oh, morning, I'm gonna have like a little good stretch, and I got a bad feeling about this from Dawn was good. Well, mostly Bert than Dawn, but she's been pulled out."
Mhm.
And we're going back
Asshole.
to just music.
Oh yes, but the calm is back. That was just a little stormy.
He's
but,
like,
you know.
Yep.
"What the?"
Just have to earn an insult from Dawn. It's fine.
I really hope they're gonna have a good talk. They really need one.
Okay, so that happened.
But there's like a piece of paper left behind, and it's the list of people you need to call.
She had time to reach her back and just go like, whoop.
Like, wait a second.
Don't forget these.
Yippee. And we were just like, well, it's not there. But with
He's
the
not there, he's
commotion,
sleeping.
probably that they're like, he's coming out of the tent, like, does that happen often?
No.
I'm going back to bed then.
So breakfast, anyone?
Well,
Wellmaker is still in bed. The exhaustion also she felt twice, so she's taking a bit longer than that.
Okay, but got enough
Exhaustion
and
from
let her
what?
sleep.
Who knows? The cuddles might have been rough.
I think we were both pretty dead.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure those cuddles were very gentle and very nice.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that and the
'Cause,
cuddling. Dude, if it stays late in the night,
Magical
Well,
cuddling. Does that remove the exhaustion? Because I'm a
Do you have
magical
No, it
a bit of
boy.
definitely adds to the
restoration
exhaustion.
to spend?
I mean, not prepared. No.
So, the morning is up to you, and most of, well, it's
It's up to
Dom's
most of
mother
Magdalene.
that prepping like what seems to be bread, but it seems like a really solid bread.
Is it halfway between bread and hardtack?
Kind of.
Because that sounds amazing.
before getting to breakfast, it's gonna go with her stone. It's almost like a teenager on a cell. Like she's always on her stone now. There's a call she wanted to do this morning, and now even more with what just happened. So it is addressed to Ernest. And it already started this way. Apology for my partners.
Is with an S. Excuse me. Eden was a good boy.
You can get fucked. That's fine.
Well,
Apologize for all
you
you
were a
want.
good boy, but Luna was a bad kid. So
So that's 12 words. No, not so So sorry for my partners.
we will need your wisdom. Wish you a good talk with Luna. Available later for more. And I don't know how many words I spent.
Should be good.
Okay, if required. Something like that.
You hear back pretty fast after.
Oh, he's angry.
Excuses not forgiven. Maybe have a talk with your automaton. Or I'll take care of him in pieces.
Feels mutual, douche.
That's all in your head, Hisk.
Yeah, that's
Luckily,
stuck between those two. Oh god. I think I'm gonna call Pickle next. Like, how do you reboot an automaton?
How do you do a memory wipe?
she's gonna go.
Uh,
Heck if I know. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
He just booted on. All right. So she'll take her spirit back and put her smile back and go with the others.
all right. Do you have any other call to make?
How far down the agenda are we?
Oh yeah, there's one other for this morning.
Ah, there you go. The
Yeehaw!
agenda goes on.
That would be for Garrick. Hi, Garrick. Hisk from the Mavericks. Where are you? Are you and Ayla? Are you safe? Do you need help? Say it and I will come.
Roll me a d100, please.
Oh shit, that's bad. That's bad. Fuck.
It's weird when I try to talk to dead people. What? No. Roll me another one.
Ah, shit, man. Gosh, I have people right now.
The undead are sieging Altheus. Me and Isle are safe for now. Altheus removed from war efforts. No need to come.
Okay.
So?
No more call yet for.
No more
this
call
morning.
for today?
No, this morning. This morning.
This morning. And was any of them used with the one with the stone, or you're using your spells?
All my spell.
Cool. Just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I know.
So where do we want to go from here?
It's a very good question.
Did you tell us about that call you got from the person who was listening to your conversations?
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So
Yeah, no.
in Eden's head is that's not part of the plan. So yeah,
No. Oh, yeah.
where are we going?
Well, actually, today I'll probably have to travel close to Daltang to meet with a certain lady.
Certain lady, you say?
Mm-hmm. She's one of the priestess of the Raven Queen.
So this has to do with Shirai then.
Yeah. But not sure yet what's close to Daltang. Any of you ever been there?
Can you give me a stir check?
Yes, I want to try.
Ooh, what? You have +9 in history?
Yeah.
She's the big nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Yes. Yes.
You know that it is south on the continent. You know it's a bit north, Aaron, from Altheus. You know there's a city in between, but you wouldn't know any specifics. Isk, you've read in books because you've never been there. Something that you Yakaster is the closest human city to Daltang. One thing that the city in between is Osilon, that is one of the Elven council member that is living over there. That is in between this, but let me just activate the map of Darnacothrum so people at home can see what I'm talking about.
Way ahead of you. I was already staring at it going, where the F is this?
So Altheus is here, and you know that it was a bit north, Aaron. So it's either this one or this one. But with the drawing, the architecture, you can easily decide that this is this one. For the human city. Yakaster being this one, the city that you have a circle and that you know that it is safe. Well, safe from the south till now.
Well, we probably saw trees from Altius from outside of it, so can potentially
From directly in the city of Altheus. And you just received the information that this city is under siege.
Damn it.
Yeah. That if you didn't know already, I would share with you.
Okay, so not Altius then.
Moira give you the circle of teleportation rune from Yakaster, if you remember properly.
So we can start from there.
I do remember. I have the address of my folk boy. Sorry.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no. That was my plan. I was trying to see how long it was to travel those between Dunting and Yacaster. Because
Oh yes, we're gonna travel again.
no, not us. She's gonna travel, but I'm not sure what fast travel means for her.
A horse, maybe.
Do you need us to come with you?
Well, if you don't have any more plans, you can always come with me. There's plenty to do in Yacaster.
Very well.
Seems like a fine plan.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to talk to the queen to try to convince them to give a hand to Echalian. We still need to talk to Sharai's men to try to convince them to come with us in the south. And there's that lady I have to talk with the Raven Queen. So yeah, stuff like
It's like a
that.
plan.
Much diplomacy, yes.
Giant
follow
red guy,
your lead.
Luna's not there. I have to Bert, can you refund Giant red guy?
I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, so that's why I say if you want to come, you're more than welcome.
Certainly.
Yes. We never know. He might be a trap. No need backup.
A trap. It's a trap.
Always a distinct possibility, yes.
If
Especially
anything,
considering how it's been.
Exactly.
So doing anything before leaving, darling?
I don't think so, except I'm gonna call Israel to tell her. Morning, Israel. We'll be waiting for you at Yakcaster at Sharai's Manor. When will you be there?
You said yes, right?
It is well. It's
Just checking in. Just checking in. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not going there. I have something
Why
else
would
to
I go there?
Who are you again? Oh, yeah. No. But, you are waiting maybe just a few seconds. Alright. I'll be there at noon.
That's real fast travel. Cool.
Meet me in the basement of the manor.
Oh, she knows places. All right, boys. So if you're ready, we're gonna pack and go to Yancaster.
Okay.
All
Gonna
right.
finish eating. Say my goodbyes. Kiss, kiss.
Is it a kiss? A kiss on the cheek? What is it, Ghostfigs? Tell us.
Yeah,
I
she's in
wanna
charge of the romance
Give us the
story.
details.
Dish the tea. Dish the tea.
Yeet the tea.
Also yeet. I'm always a fan of yeet.
I mean, oh, and by the way, don't forget to kiss your mom.
But oh, okay. I'll give her a hug and see this.
She grabs you with gently in warmth, even if you don't feel it.
That's okay. That works. I give very cold kisses nowadays, especially in the winter.
Imagine,
You get stuck.
imagine if you French kiss, like
Ooh.
You get stuck. Exactly.
I mean, you can kiss like they do in the north with their nose on the cheek.
A sleepy peck
still
on
cold.
the corner of the mouth. That's
I like that. Yeah.
That's
That's so awkward. I like it.
classy.
All right, let's stop this. So you are all leaving with the circle of teleportation. What does it look like already?
Well, of course, it's gonna be a lot of symbol, very traced with really agile hand, really artisty, and it's gonna remain purple lights with little particles coming out that's look like kind of mix of flowers and little stars.
All right, nice.
That's gonna be
So you pop-ups in Yancaster City. Let me see if I have the map. Yes, I do. Because I know I have it in the other foundry, but I didn't know if I had it in this foundry.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, there's one person that is not there. Let me delete him.
Dead.
Oh well, there's two person. Luna's there.
Yeah, I just found a spider.
There's still the spider.
All right.
She literally is now always there, and she is large.
Yes. But she's so small.
She is actually a mount.
Yeah, she's mount size now.
You have a mount. It's.
She already have a dragon that she can summon, but she have a spider.
Depending, whatever I want. Can I put the spider on the dragon if I need to?
She could stuck herself down.
Under the dragon. Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
you activate, and the circle of teleportation is actually not where you are. It is in the courtyard of the castle.
Yeah.
So you're back up there. And the guards in there just lower their spear when they see the spider. It's not just the circle of teleportation that happens. They just see a giant spider just like...
It's alright. It's alright. She's friendly. She's with me. She's been fed.
Hold her back. And, should be... good.
Okay. She's just...
You've been... You're the Mavericks.
She looks back at Dawn and Aaron. Yeah, that will be us.
They lower their spear.
I give the Canadian smile.
Yep. Yeah, like, yep, bro.
Yep.
It was about time.
May we pass?
Well, we're sorry. We, with the climate of war, we take care of checking everybody who want to try to attempt to get inside the circle. Or getting out, at least.
Good idea.
And... KO Fan Robo Rob. Hello! First time chat! And new follower. Thanks to see you. Come and see us.
Hey.
So, call you Rob then. No good. So they just lowered their spear, and one thing that takes your attention pretty right away is you remember the wizard who was helping the queens and the prodigy of Yancaster a bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to recognize him. Oh yeah, don't worry. There's a lot of drama and emotional damage over here, Rob. There's a lot of especially with Marilyn, as you can understand, with her life. So, you recognize him because he is chained in the circle, in the center square. He is chained up at two pillars. Two pillars that seems to be... Let me change the smooth mood to maybe a bit more darker one. Because it is not a really nice view to have, but... And you see that he is not... He's not injured, but he seemed to be exhausted. And when you move just a bit, you see the whiplash in his back. And at some specific moments, because you've seen him from afar, when you approach, you see that his hands are being pulled to the chains that holds him. And it grabs magic out of him. And as soon as the drain of energy just happens, it just flows out. And you just see like just a small burst of energy going straight up to the sky. And then disperse. But in a really large scale. It's going on miles. And one thing that you can understand and see, the city is pretty safe from any undead.
Are they using them to power a barrier?
Thank you, Catnip, for the sub. 18 months. We have 2 babies now.
Hey.
2 Twitch babies. So you are... Well, you see that in front of you. And you see that there's no guards that seems to be holding him back. Or, like, to be watching him. But once the drain of energy happens, he lowers. He's still conscious, but he's...
I'm gonna go see him.
Oh dear.
Alright.
I won't say anything. I'll just start by offering him a sip of water.
As he raises heads to you, he's like, "Thank you." As you make him drink, and you see that he doesn't seem to be dehydrated. He seems to be exhausted a lot. And yo, what's up? The new follower now. This Homebrew Cafe is rating us. Welcome.
Holy
seeing you in chat. Thank you, see us. We're now in a pretty dark path where Wizard is actually tied up by chains in the center square of a castle. It
Being
seems
drained.
to be used as arcane energy to power some arcane device that our Mavericks are about to discover. So he doesn't cough when you give him water. He just... Thank you.
Oh, how's your daughter doing?
She is fine.
At least.
She's now in the castle. Under
Who's taking-
Zemea's order.
Oh, okay. They're treating her good?
Yes. They haven't hold what I've done on her.
What about you?
I survived. And I do my part in all this chaos.
Is this, as she's pointing at What's going on? Your punishment, or did you volunteer for this?
It is on my own device.
Hmm.
Being... I was supposed to be killed. Being a practical man, I suggested the queens to use my life for the best of my daughter and the city. So
So-
I crafted this. As you see, Azzy's falling a bit asleep. It is the same practical meaning of a magic circle against other plane creatures. So it keeps the undead at bay.
Okay.
But at the scale of around 5 miles of the city.
That's good. How long are you gonna hold?
As long as I can. It's draining me around three circle of magic and spells every hour.
Are you gonna be able to hold for at least 2 weeks?
Maybe a week. And that would be it.
I have.
The Queen Lionel is benevolent and comes to you maybe twice a day, giving her magic instead.
Mm,
Since she haven't made a pact with angelic creature, celestial. Her magic is pretty potent. And she can gain it back pretty quickly.
I see.
But she have less total energy than I have. Anyway,
Mm.
I think you have better to do than to talk with an old man.
Well, I still wish you the best.
The best would be that this harmony can get out of here.
Working on it.
Then I'll die happy.
Alright. Have as good of a day you can.
Good luck, Mavericks. As he, now that he don't have to talk, just let himself go and hang. Rest, even if his arms are strained.
Oh, God. That's bad. That's one of the magic users I was hoping we could have for Italian, but the city needs him right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Don, you were right. He's using his own magic as to shield the city and around.
I thought as much.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's seems peaceful.
Yes, I guess it was his own idea, so at least.
Well, hopefully we can resolve everything
Yeah.
so we don't have to rely on this.
What time is it now?
Right now it is like 8 in the morning.
Okay.
Except the
So,
little thing that Ernest happened.
yeah. Perfect. So, my meeting is at noon. So, in the meanwhile, we have two options. Either go talk to the queen or go talk to the men at the manor.
I mean, we're in the castle, might as well
All right.
talk to the queens now.
Well,
Yes.
let's go ask for an audience and hope they're free for us.
We shall see.
Can you leave the spider in this tables, please?
Sure. Baby, you're gonna be a good girl, right? I should pet her,
She
maybe.
like move her mandibles like she's hungry.
Okay. I'll give her one of my ration.
You see that she doesn't look really happy because it's not fresh meat, but she'll take it.
You stay nice for now. Later, we're gonna go out and let you hunt outside the castle, but here you have to play nice.
And she go in the stable with the ration.
Okay. Kids. All right. Great. So we're gonna find a guard to the door, someone we could ask a audience
Yes,
to.
that's where you have a pretty good view of what anyone would be there. Let me just. I'm just trying to. So you have. A guard at the door that is. Yes, milady. I see. It takes a few seconds. Like, Mavericks. What can I do for you?
We would like to know if the queen will be available to meet with us this morning.
Depending on which one. Zemaya is actually doing the war effort outside, but Lady Leonie is inside another chambers, but trying to make a sense of anything that Vesselar, not Vesselar. What, I don't remember his name. Where is it?
Is
The wizard that is tied up there.
Okay. Well, that would be perfect if she was ready to have us.
Alright. Well, I'll escort you to the chambers. Be careful to not touch anything. He assured us that all traps have been removed, but we still want to be sure.
Okay.
So you are all going inside the castle. Let me change the music a bit. It's no more dramatic. Not even combat. So, can you count the fire down, Foundry? Okay. Smooth. Here. Should be okay with that. So, I created the wrong queen. I'm bad. Alright. Here it is. Lady, stop being so dramatic.
Who's dramatic now?
I'm talking to myself, to like the freaking queen, if she can just appear. Foundry's being dramatic,
Oh.
as always. Here she is. No, she's not. So the Eladrin queen, the dark-skinned, with the branches in her hair, with her golden robes, is now not in such golden robes. Her dress is actually shorter, but she's wearing pants on the end, and she seems to have a leather harness raising up a leather harness in front that seems to be pulling up the dress in front, so it's not being in the way, but still have the stylish style of the dress behind.
Cool.
And you see that she have her wand and a tome to her place with a little haversack that seems to be pretty much like yours. But she is actually searching inside the so anyway, she was like, the guard knocked on the door and said, "My queen," and she said, "You can't get in. Remember to not touch anything, please."
Oh. I'll step in and bow.
Oh, got it. Show players. Let's go.
That will help.
Show players. Good. Here she is. So she's like, okay, so... Oh! Mavericks. And she's stepping down of the... stepping down of the ladder that she is against. She was searching in some... bookshelf. What can I do for you?
Well, good morning to you too. Searching for something in your library?
I'm just trying to remake the inventory that Velasar gave me. The inventory of everything that happens, but he had a specific way of putting things, and I'm not such an ordinary person. So, following the steps and going there, I find myself in my own chaos. But with over clean people, I'm just doing health bets here. So no, I'm gonna be fine. So what brings you to Yakaster?
Well, two things actually. How's your kingdom doing since we left?
It is not that bad since we had some help from Tesla. If you arrived, did you arrive by the circle of teleportation?
Yes.
You might have not missed him. Meaning that you've seen in what state he is.
Yes. Oh, you mean Velazar?
Velasar, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
You've been sanctioned to death with betrayal to the queens and the authority also of Whitekeep because we are under the crown. So, but he didn't want his life to go blindly up for nothing, so he set himself up as a reserve of energy to keep these unliving creatures at bay.
Good, good. Well, hopefully there's less of them than there were before we left.
It's just that they, I'm just sad that we are losing a man of this quality. And you can all give me an insight check.
I can certainly try. Oh, actually, not bad.
Because she's pretty expressive usually, so.
Oh.
Alright, so everybody. There is more to it. She's like a man of his quality, not because of the wizard that he is, but there is a deeper connection than just servant to the queens. So, well, we're doing what we must to save our people.
Let's say would survive this chaos with the undead. Will he still have to die after serving the kingdom like that?
He would still have to die. It is the decision of my wife, my queen, and by queen I mean the one I have in Whitekeep.
Oh, she had the word in that too.
Yes.
Mm,
She
what?
don't take betrayal easy. Why those highs? Are you one of your loyal subject or friend would be there and betray you? For good reasons.
I do understand her action. I'm more rolling my eyes at how complicated and intricate are those situations. Sadly.
Yes. Lucky for my wife, I am good at politics. So what brings you here? Probably politics.
Evidently.
Or war, but I would refer you to my wife at the front line of that is.
I'm here for Italian. I know that technically you're not in the same side with the Grand War going between Whitekeep and Dranslav. But I do believe that the Ended is a more serious problem.
The estimation of Velazar would be holding up a week, but my wife is planning a raid to one of the cores.
In the south?
Well, not in the south, but in our south, yes, but not in the south. If you understand what I mean.
Okay. I see.
She does not tend to be a turtle and defend herself until she dies. Her thoughts is always good defenses about offense.
I could see that.
Understandable.
Right now, Ishalian is had to retreat from the war between Whitekeep and Drensoff because it is attacked by Nightcrawler at the moment. And eventually probably the end.
Is this the creature from the Shadowfell?
That will be correct.
Alright. You see that she becomes a bit not uncomfortable, but she's like worried about what you're about to talk about.
We are looking between our friends and allies. Magic user that could give a hand against that creature. In return, a Chalian will be more than pleased to help back.
You see that now while you were talking, you see that she heard you, but she have a question mark in her face. And when you finish, she waited for you to finish before speaking. Not to be indiscreet, but I think that the last time I've seen you, it was with Luna and Shirai.
Luna is with her master. They had to talk. Oh, we're gonna have to talk later, Dom.
Do we have to?
Oh, yeah.
The was perfect.
About Shirai. He decided to put your kingdom above his own good. He knew by going to the south, but he never told us before it was too late that he would been delivering himself as a betrayer.
All right. She laughed nervously while she's playing with her fingers.
He's not dead yet.
Good to know.
He's being kept captive. They gave us 10 days before meeting again for diplomacy politics, and probably the same amount of time before executing him. They're trying to play with us a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And do you intend to?
To go back and do diplomacy with them?
With their demands, I guess?
I don't. Their demands are not something I want them to have. Which is why we want to free Ashalion from the shadow war that they're having. So potentially we could have more help to counter the South.
We are... The thing is, right now, it's really hard to bargain with them because they feel like they have the higher hand as long as the war between Whitekeep and Drensoff is going on.
us.
But the moment that war ends, it would be easier to reverse the situation with them.
Hmm.
Ending a war is not a matter of hours or days, you know that.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple possibilities.
I hear like a laptop fan.
Might be mine. Is it mine?
Yes.
It's.
I was wondering where
it's
that was coming
hot.
from.
It's hot. Sorry.
It's
If I
working
move it
hard.
a bit
It
further,
can't handle all this drama.
is it a bit better?
It's way better.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
hear it anymore.
Okay, I'll keep my mic here then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I might repeat myself, but what can I do for you?
Do you have any magic user that you could spare for a couple of days to help against the Nightcrawler?
Specifically, we're looking for divine casters, if possible.
Yes.
Light against the shadow would be best.
Most efficient.
Myself? Being intertwined with this celestial creature with my pact, I do a lot in what it is would be called radiance energy. And that was really loud. So, myself, I would have to send a message to my wife, probably. When would it be?
It's been a couple of days. How many days do we have left? Who has the notes of that? Wait,
We are at the 4th day of the week. But the question is, we have to coordinate everybody to be at HLN at the same time. So, Dawn, what did we tell to your sister and her clan? When are they supposed to come?
They stated that they would be there when we would need them. So I assume it is only a matter of sending them a message.
So that's what we are doing at the moment. We are gathering the people, and it's just a matter of days before.
I will advise my wife of my departure, and I don't think we will be able to spare her, since she's on the front lines and leading the assault in the coming days also.
Logical. It would not be wise to cut off the head of the army in such a time.
And we have Conrad, that is, since Shirai left, I've been taking good care of taking the lead of the men.
Do they have any magic use, or are they more? They look more like.
They are footmen. They are foot soldiers.
I was thinking about something else for them, because you see, we might also plan to try to rescue your general.
Conrad is taking care of the men here, but half of the men are also with Queen Zmaya.
Zmaya.
And they were more than eager to be in the front lines to go south.
Okay, good to know. Well, I'm letting you in the plan if you wanna.
Meaning
interest.
when you want to do the rescue, I guess it's not at the same time as you're wanting to plan the Night Walker.
Yeah.
So I guess it might be doable.
Okay. All right. And there's one more thing. You're telling me you're a magic user intertwined with divine creature. Maybe
Celestial.
celestial. Sorry, I'm not very into that kind of magic. Don't know them that much. There's a magical items. I would be curious to know more about. I don't know if you could maybe help us with that.
I have some ritual of my own that can identify some things if you need. I have
Aaron.
lower mages that also can do this kind of stuff, that can manage to do, but well, I can also use. Yes, you see that she passed her hands in front of her eyes, and her eyes started to be golden.
Okay, Aaron, do you still have that pearl with you?
Yes.
Would you think it would be a good idea to ask her to have a look at it?
By pearl, you mean the green marble of power thing?
Yeah.
Carefully. Yeah, that's it. Just hold it in front of her, and
Don't touch it, because as soon as you show it, it was already emanating from you, from your aura. Now that you're showing it, she's like, can I know why you have such a highly potent subject of necromancy in your possession?
Interesting.
No, sorry, it is not.
Yes, I was confused for a second.
No, it is necromancy, but it is the same properties. I would have to identify it, and you see that she remove her tome, and you've seen Dawn identify before with all these tools and the glasses and all the stuff. In her, you just see she just put her hands above, and a golden circle goes around it. It's going to take a few minutes, so around 10, and after these 10 minutes, it is protected from identification. But
unsurprising.
Yeah.
I can see that these have the same properties as a resurrection spell.
The same properties, you say?
Yes.
That's confusing. You think he lied to us then?
No.
Well, what
Or
would
is it-
that do if we use resurrection on those walking dead person in the
Yeah.
south?
Okay, because this was a weapon supposedly for us to bring to the capital in the south, and that would create a massive explosion and either defeat them or cut whatever magic is keeping them alive or undead.
Is there anything that happens to living things over there?
As far as I can remember, it was supposed to only affect the undead, especially the undead with the Kersilos on them or in them. So anything to do with the Emperor,
The eternal, the
the
immortal.
Eternal, yeah, that's why.
Yeah. I'm asking, is there anything in the south, not in your possession, that is affecting the living?
If I recall, wasn't there
Well,
magic?
there were that barrier that
Yes.
Sarai had to lift for us.
As well as the towers that only he and I could have approached.
Right.
Safely, at least.
Meaning,
Those towers were a kind of system of defense and would like just. How did they work exactly? They shut any living creature around.
I think it was like an anti-magic, and anything living would be detected once we're close to them.
Just detected and shut down. It felt more dangerous than that.
since you're thinking about it, can give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy!
Hell, for this, I'll try an Arcana.
Oh,
Just
yes. You remembered. You remember the magic ways.
there you go.
Well, there's no natural one, so both of the tens. You remember that anything that would coming close, like within a mile from these towers, would be shot by these towers.
There you go.
Yes, was turrets.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
doing a resurrection on the whole area,
One could imagine that suddenly,
their defenses
All
would
the-
be turning against them.
correct,
Smart.
to catastrophic effect, more than likely.
It is a dangerous mission, especially since we were caught or redirected by their general after meeting.
Is this
Technic-
emperor knows that there are such things in motion?
I don't think so. Maybe we have the 10 days that were given to us. Because honestly, I will tell you, we were sent by the general to give them 2 cities from here. 3 cities. 3 cities. And if I remember correctly, this one was included in those 3.
Well, that would never happen as long as my wife breathes, but yes.
And like I said, it is not
Yes.
something I want to do. Therefore, we're finding other solutions while we have this time.
Was there any offers? Was there anything that would be made possible?
If we agree to their terms.
Well, they were asking the cities. They wanted for themselves?
Yeah, they wanted to. Oh my God, I'm not even sure I want to tell this. Create stocks, living stocks, but they
Farm
wouldn't.
living being like cattle.
Yeah,
To eat?
to fed on. Yeah, but they will leave the rest of the kingdom alone, though. That's why we are trying to end this war as fast as possible between Whitekeep and Transalov to be able to turn the table.
And why didn't you use this device?
Because we didn't reach the city.
The necropolis, no, we were not close enough.
Correct.
Is it still a solution?
It is why I still have it on me. We will return to the south. I look
And
at Ace.
I can ask you all again another insight check. Okay. For her, you see that she's not making the link in between eradicating these people, because she never met an intelligent one. She only met the undead that attacked their city. So she's not making the link that she's proposing a genocide.
Yeah. I can see in your eyes you don't understand fully. Shaddai will die if this weapon is used. Moira will also die if this weapon is used. There are intelligent undead like Sharai and Moira down there. It's not just the zombies that you see in hordes.
Those are the ones that went feral because they were starved and used as meat for the war. But otherwise, they are people. Weird to say.
You're saying that they have to eat people to keep their sanity?
That's
The
one of
energy
the
of-
options that they discovered through the war. There are other options that we could work with them if we can get rid of those two generals.
However, I don't think they would stop at these three cities. Once they reach here, they'll expand again. And we saw their kingdom. It is death. There is no nature.
Well,
There's nothing.
if it's the war... If the war stops... We could have reinforcements from the devil creatures from Xarkris and make a breach. And make them to maybe parlay on another level.
That will be the best solution.
To show them that they are not in control and having the upper hand.
Exactly.
Because right now, we are nothing to them. They think they've won already. They're doing us a favor by just taking three cities.
You are working with Tinkle Whittington, right?
Stinkle Whittleton is with White Keep and Xarkris.
Yes. We might have the informations that there were two other levels of Carcillus under Drenselov.
You mean the purple crystal?
The purple crystal, yes.
Really? Two other level meaning what? No, I know what happened in Drenselhof, that they were discovering Cursilos, but you say that there's two other levels. You mean mines?
Mm-hmm.
Shafts, loads, veins, however you will.
Well, didn't Moira and Shirai says that they were feeding upon this to keep themselves together?
Carcillus, yes.
Precisely.
The people from the South Pole. It's one of the other options to feed them.
So why don't we do this instead?
I agree.
Give them the Carcillus?
Yes.
You mean? Because their general are assholes and they want more because they think they can win over us at the moment.
So we could still agree. Meaning, if we manage to stop this war, we could bargain afterwards to send them the Carcelos from Drenselhof.
Yes, that's one of the possibility. Other possibilities Tinkle was thinking was to blow the Karselov off to win over Granselov.
It would, if it's targeting the mines, it will blow off the whole mountain. Well, not the whole mountain, but even the Warhammer, the World Hammer will be shaken up there.
So that's one of the possibility. And Karselov's wise, one of the reason Italian wants help with the Nightcrawler is if we get rid of them, Italian's gonna have access to some Karselovs to feed the people in the south too.
Ishali?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. So, I'll be ready whenever for Ishalian. And I'll inform my wife of all this. We have a meeting each morning. I'm teleporting myself to the Lions and coming back. So.
Also, another possibility we have to put chaos in Drenselov and give a chance to Whitekeep to take over is we might have contacts to start an inside war.
That would be the best.
Because there's other family there that if ever they learn about the other level curse laws down there, they're not gonna be happy.
And have you a way to go inside Drenselhof?
I don't remember. Do we have a teleportation on the circle under Drenselhof?
It's outside. Inside the city, but just like out on
You
the
know
outside.
that there is an enclave circle, but you never went because you were cut off in the run to go
Exactly.
up in the caves.
No, we don't have the way to teleport there. We might have the way to talk from a distance to some people, but that's pretty much it.
Alright. Well, I'll be there. Like I said, I'll advise my wife for Drenselhof. And I'll try to manage. Do you need anything magically inclined, meaning objects and such? She shows the laboratory of Veselar.
I mean, what do we see?
You see a large silver ball that seems to be on the stand. That seems to have clear water in it. And from under there you see a large case like, I have the inventory. It would be... We mostly have potions, because it's a laboratory. But we have a lot of different ones.
Potions are always welcome.
Do you want me to shove them in your bag of holding directly?
That would be nice, please.
Alright.
Also, do you have anything that could fit to plane shift?
Where?
The south.
The south is the south. It is within the same plane. I could not
Yeah,
attune
'cause-
myself to the same plane.
No. I mean, maybe he had like weird artifacts, but she looks at Erin and Don. Do you think the parts of Shai's heart would work?
For attunement.
To cross over the field.
To cross over the field, she already put some magic for us to be able to go back there, but to plane shift.
But it's the same plane of existence, no? It's just protected by a field.
That's what I'm not following. Exactly.
Another
Well,
plane
well.
would be the Feywild that we're trying to save, or the Shadow.
That I've said, the reason that there is this protection all around, it's because the veil is transporting them like they would be in another plane.
So
This
like or actual?
It would say that it most likely would be like a demi-plane.
Hmm.
It's not the same plane. That's why there's some magic that was hard to do.
Okay. That would be either Arcana or Religion check.
I mean, I wasn't able to teleport into the other thing. I couldn't blink. That was my problem.
Oops.
Wow.
Well, you're not lucky tonight, darling.
No,
Yeah, totally.
totally
Wow.
not.
Like I said, Arcana or Religion.
Come on, give it a shot, Don. Got nothing to lose. At this
Put your
point.
big brain in there.
12.
It
You
is not
rolled a
my kind of
13
magic.
and you have a 12.
Yep.
Where all the brain goes, bro? These
And
are my
those
brains,
guns.
bro.
Nope.
Shit.
Brain got really scrambled. That's what happened.
No.
Scrambled
No.
eggs.
I lost my brain friend. Fudge.
So, 12. You would be remembering because you talked about a lot of the Shadowfell before. You made research before you were supposed to go there. There is sanctums in the Shadowfell realm. Shards of this plane are their own demi-plane. Like the popular adventure of Curse of Strahd is within one of the realm inside the Shadowfell. So probably that this is the same concept. But since Isk were not able to blink, and you're all talking all together, because even with one Arcana, Isk is still having 10. Making the links in between all that, this would be the same, but from the ethereal plane. I don't know if you follow what I'm saying. The shards that Curse of Strahd is within the Shadowfell.
Yes.
The south would be the same from the ethereal plane.
So it's a pocket dimension within the ethereal plane.
Because that's why Isk was not able to blink, because she
She
was
goes
in the
already. She was already in the ethereal plane.
A demi-plane of the ethereal. Now I'm following. Now, that complicates things.
Does that mean if she would blink, could she then just walk through the field to the south?
I mean, but that's the thing. She can't blink if it's
No, but
part
from
of the
the
ethereal
outside.
plane.
I mean, that you're in the material plane before the field to reach the south. She would blink and then walk from the ethereal plane. It could work. Well, for her, not for us. I mean,
No, just forget us. But like, it's still crossing into the demi-plane, which is It's,
Yeah.
I'm more looking at options to not have to do the whole walk to go close to the necropolis again.
Mhm.
that's fair.
Does plane shift make you move, or you
It goes
just
where the rod has been tied to.
okay? So it goes to that place.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just don't shift the plane where you're standing.
No.
Okay.
You are. The rod is like a lightning striking. You are the lightning striking that rod in the other plane.
Mhm.
That's how you plane shift.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I was wondering if a piece of one of them would work.
A piece of a living creature would not be to attune with the realm itself. It would need a piece of the ground, of the land, or something that's been there for a while. And Sharai has been here for a while.
For a while.
True.
It's been a while.
I should have took some marble over there. Well, at least it's gonna be.
As with the awkwardness, you just continue to shove potions in your bag. So you can add a potion of. Wait, why are you going on the other side? I'll meet you on the other side.
Friends on the other side.
An elixir of health. When you drink, you can find it in the items, in the DB items. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poison condition. It's kind of, it's not, but it's kind of a greater restoration thing. I think this one was pretty. He was keeping it safe, as she sees that she's taking a wooden box. Opens it, and you see that it is a purple, and have a little glow in it. That's when she shakes it. This one goes on the weapon, on slashing one. It is called an oil of sharpness. There's the gelatinous oil sparkles, and there's ultra thin silver shards in it. It put your items to a legendary level for a minute, meaning that the weapon count as a +3 attack and damage roll weapon for a minute. For an hour.
Ooh, I look at Dawn.
Not either for your Luna.
Yeah. Doesn't she have a pokey poke?
She does have, to use your words, a pokey poke.
Yeah, because you use slash with your sword, right?
Correct.
So
It can be used to thrust, however, it is better suited to slash. Either way, it is something very useful to have.
There's a smaller potions of a potion of climbing. I also have a potion of diminution that reduce you for a D4 hour. Wait, Let me see. I think my wife wanted to keep it in case of emergency. Yes. You know what? And you see that she looks at the door to see that no one is looking. I'll manage my wife's wrath after. Take it.
Thank you.
It is made with the blood of Storm Giant. So if you happen to have any ingredient, I know the recipe. But it is a potion of giant size.
Did you take anything of the giant?
We did say we took up some stuff. What specifically? We never said.
This
You
is
can
true.
always send a message to High Weaver.
I was about to say, I think more the logic is like, hey, High Weaver, you remember that giant? Do you mind just...
Empty it from its blood.
All of it. Just
Yeah,
everything.
I also need a piece of his heart.
Alright.
Hi, we're gonna need a heart.
Okay, adding him on my list of calls to do.
So if I can say, what you mean that you can have one on hand?
We slayed one.
Yesterday.
Okay, so I may
Yesterday.
not have the wrath of my wife afterwards. But if you manage to have, it takes almost half a heart of a storm giant.
Full heart.
For 24 hours, you become huge. And your strength become 25. And your hit point maximum is doubled.
Oh, dude. We need this for Dawn. Oh my god, yes.
And everything you carry rise up in size, so having a normal weapon doing 3 times the damage. So your sword would be dealing 3d8 or 3d10 while you're striking it. And when the effect ends, any hit points you have above your hit point maximum become temporary hit points.
My, that is
Oh, sorry.
impressive.
I need the tongue of a giant clam also. No, it's true. I can compensate with a half of a storm giant. So, yes, this is a potion of giant size. So,
What?
you guarantee me that you can have another one?
How many ingredients do
Yes.
you need, and what kind of giants? Because we
Only the
kinda-
storm giants. I don't have anything else there.
Okay, do you need
But if you
anything
bring
about the
me
stone giant?
any blood of giant and maybe a nail and a knife, I could manage to make some strength potions if needed.
Okay.
I have 2 potion of healing normal. I have potion. Okay, I have a supreme one. Don't say it. She shoved it in there. It's a 10d4 plus 20. You have a potion of heroism. Velasar found this one, but it is not. He found it, so don't judge him. A potion of longevity.
What does it do?
It's reducing your physical age by a number of years.
Oh,
If anyone needs it, but we don't think I think we just to know, we have it in our possession, So if you need it, come see us, but we won't give it to you.
Yes, perfect.
Because it is, we're using scorpion tails, a hadder fang, a dead spider, and there's a tiny heart in there that is still beating.
Yes, but it's good that you have it at hand with the shadows and necromancy that we're dealing with. That might be useful.
I have one potion that I was keeping for myself, but I guess that would be good for you since you're going south, or you. It is a potion of maximum power. What it does is when you cast a damaging spell of 4th level or lower within 1 minute after drinking the potion, instead of rolling the dice, you have the highest number on each die.
Ooh. That's
So
a
either
good one.
4th level lightning bolt or 4th
Yeah.
level moonbeam.
Oh, and if I keep concentration, does it affect all the rolls?
Yep.
Oh, that would be useful against the shadows.
It's the first time you cast a damaging spell, so if it's a concentration one, it would keep going.
Sounds good.
But moonbeam is also a smaller area than lightning bolt, so depending on the situation.
Yeah. I'm thinking more for the shadows because radiant at maximum would be very useful.
I have I have what is this? I don't think it would be needed for you since you are all a bunch of non-sleepers. And I have a potion of resistance to necrotic energy. Would you be in need of any components for spells?
Let me check my list.
I know you were dying to do a scrying spell.
I mean, I already have my crystal ball. I'm reserving that casting for a special moment.
Ooh. Let me just upload the photo for the next NPC we'll meet. So it's already done. So, Mary, I don't know if you've heard, but I've asked if you were in need of magical component for casting spells. So,
No, besides the plane shift one.
yeah, this one is the trickiest.
Oh. I have access to Draconic Transformation now. Since we reached level 7 spells.
Ooh.
A statue of a dragon worth at least 500 gold.
Well, we have We have a Bahamut, a shrine. It might have a statue of this worth. Is it something that would be needed now?
I don't think so. But another thing that came to my mind, and I can provide a bit of gold. It's an expensive one though. A gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold for Hero's Feast. If a big battle is coming, Hero's Feast is always useful.
Give me a few days and I might be able to find one. A 1,000 gold bowl is not anything.
It's rare, yeah.
I can make it maybe crafted. So if you have, I would say, give me 400 gold and we'll be done for it.
Perfect. Thank you. Maybe you can bring it once we meet at the Shallion.
Depending on which days, because maids might take 2 or 3 days, so depending on what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, for either the Shallion or the South, it will be useful. And I can feed a lot of people for the battle. Up to 12 creatures.
I think I'm pretty done with what I could help you with for now. I would have to go back to my inventory, so well, my wife won't have to do it when she'll be back.
Thank you very much. It is a lot.
It is nothing. You saved my kingdom once.
Well, let me know if I need to provide gold for the statuette also. I should have
How
some
much should it be?
500 gold.
Give me 200.
Perfect.
I'll make the priest understand that it is well needed.
Thank you.
So, if you don't mind, I will go back to work. And after all this, it's around maybe 10, 11. If you want to do some things in towns before going, but you are waited at noon at a specific basement.
Yeah. So, did you guys need anything else?
No.
Okay. If not, I'm gonna go take back baby at the stables and give it a moment outside the castles and stuff to hunt and feed itself, and then go back to the manor.
Roll me a d20.
No,
Come on,
that's
let's
a
go.
D8. I don't want a D8. I want a D20. Come on.
Okay. So a horse has not already been killed in the stable. And also, when you bring it out, you've allegedly found quickly a rabbit. It seems to be like, and she just starts to run towards towards the poor rabbit. The rabbit is no more, but she's fed with fresh meat.
All right, so she'll be calm and nice. Cool.
So you arrive at the Sharai's mansion, and you see a man that with a long beard, not that tall, but having the uniforms of Sharai's men, spitting out under in the barracks behind. And when you approach, like, he's sending 2 guards your way. Say, stop right there. Oh wait. Captain, it's the Mavericks.
Yes.
Like, Connor's like, oh, fuck, what is it again? Wait, Mavericks, they helped us, so everything should be fine. Okay. Oh, yes, they're over there, and screaming orders at the other end. And their demands are dispatched. What, can I do for you, Mavericks?
Good day. Will you be by any chance Conrad?
Yes, milady, I am.
Oh, I'm so glad to meet you. Heard you took care of the place while the master was absent.
Trying to do my best while the commander is not here.
Hmm.
The mans are waiting his return.
Yeah, about that. Needed to talk with you. Is
I've
it
been
possible to do it?
advised.
Would it be doable to go inside then?
You need to do what inside?
Well, talk with you about the matters with Sharai for once.
Meaning that he's trapped south?
Yes, and we don't intend to let him there.
Moira gave us the words.
Mhm. So, would be better if we could organize our forces together to be more efficient.
Oh, we will be ready when you ask. Even if it's desertion, we'll go back searching the commander. He would have done it for all of us.
One more thing. I do have an appointment here with one of Sharai's friend, I believe.
Where?
I was appointed in the basement. Don't know where that is.
The priestess. Fine, we can go in.
Thank you very much, Conrad. It's really appreciated.
We're counting on you.
We're gonna do our best.
It's pressure like a drip, drip, drip that'll never stop. Wow.
Correct.
Just a little bit.
That's what happens when you become important, right?
Also, thank you
Oh.
for reminding me that I need to watch the like live version that came out a few days ago.
It's a live
Oh,
version?
really?
Yeah, it came out on the 28th as a like live musical version of it. Yeah.
Shit.
Aw.
So now you also have to watch it because
No, but I saw it on Disney Plus, but I didn't know it was for that.
yeah.
I thought it was just another Encanto thing about that, but since you're saying it's a musical in real life, because I'm
from what
already
I've seen,
going to see Disney on Ice in March with Encanto.
Ooh,
So I was like,
so
oh yeah.
just pile that on. Just enjoy all the good Encanto.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So you're heading inside the manor. The basement is pretty easy to find. If I can just pick up the right music. Here it is. Would this be better? Let me check it out. This. I want to hear the ambience. But the first bit of... Oh yeah. For now it does. Yeah, for now.
Oh shit.
So you enter this basement. It is not luxurious, but it is full of books. A really clean library. Which you would not maybe expecting from the rest of the manor. Seems to be a little more richly decorated. You hear a small water drop sound. Oops. Oops. Further. Especially Aaron. But you hear also like a flow of water. The thing is, when you see at the other end, there's a small altar. Where holy symbols seem to stand. A large onyx raven. And the water that you were hearing seems to be a drizzle of white water falling on the wall. White water, you haven't seen it, but right now I would ask a religion check. From the whole lot of you. Not today, Aaron.
It's
Yes?
as expected.
Well, you will be doing... well, Isk will give the answer out, but at first... The water seems to be more like... ghosty. Like when you touch it, you're not wet. It's like you were touching a fume. But still solid. And this kind of property is withheld in a specific river. The Styx. Where souls depart. But souls of the Styx also flows in hell. So right now it is this calm inside the place. It is around 11:55. Would any of you want to do something?
I'm not touching it. Just gonna stay in place and wait and have my ears. be
Yeah, pretty
focused.
much. Yeah.
Yes.
Not sure what to do at this point. I mean, Isk is, since the beginning of this campaign, she's looking more and more into religion, but she's not that pious of a person, so she's a bit confused on what to do with this. Would it fit in a ball?
Maybe.
Can I try?
You can certainly try. You can give me a dexterity ability check. You're lucky. It was 15 the DC.
Okay.
And nay, call it coincidence. But when you fill up the bottle, everything's fine. But just a little bunch of your hair just slides and touch it. Nothing harmful happens to you, but you see these hair falter. Just being dust in seconds.
Oh shit.
But you filled up a potion
Okay.
and it's still flowing.
Okay.
And this is what you had the time to do before. It is not a shadow. It is a dark light. Meaning that it is black. But still emanating dim lights around. Manifesting. And you just hear a raven behind you. You just turn your head because of the sound. And when you look back then, a woman comes through. Dark light.
Well, she looks exactly like what I'd expect from this.
Hot damn.
Also that.
Also that. When she arrives, she seems to be waiting, and then they are not followers. Greetings. Sorry for the awkwardness. I'm used for people to bow when
I will
I
do
see.
the like good day and tilt my head down a bit.
But I don't wait for such manners from non-followers. Just you are asking for my presence. And I know that the person right now is taking care of dogs, but you wanted. I had some news from a friend of yours called Moira. I was able to come back in this world since I was trapped in hell with them. Well, first before they arrived, actually. I was captured by the cultists that serve these demons.
Are you alright?
No, yes. Thankfully, a certain Trennis saved myself and Moira's brothers.
Good. Good, good. What did they want to do with you?
Sacrifices.
Uh,
I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I was traveling back to Danteng when I've been captured in Osina.
Never been there. I don't know much about Aslan.
An academy where most of the pupils of the Enclaves are trained.
Oh,
But also a city under Altius, so you can see that the Enclave and Altius would be pretty close within each other. And the cult seems to be in the woods of Altius.
yes. Yes.
I don't think they will be a problem anymore, since I think that the prodigy of the caster took care of them. Well, for the one who was living there. Anyway, I don't think you are here to talk about my trip in hell.
More about our common friend.
Shirai,
Mhm.
are you the one he called Isk? Yes, since you're a cat friend, and you look like the only tiefling.
Yes, that would be my name.
Alright.
Did he talk about me?
Don't talk. You know, when you see a priest, sometimes you confess some things,
Oh, really?
and I'll leave him the benefit to tell you himself.
Well, if we see him again. For how long have you been knowing Shorai?
His whole stay, and even before he lost his wife and child.
Yeah, he was already looking into the Raven Queen, so I guess you help him with some of those questions. I'm not sure what we said before already. I think we talked about his severed connection with the Raven Queen.
Yes, I told him you would be the cause of his demise.
Well, for once, you got punished because you decided to be generous.
He decided to be what?
Acting not for himself.
I know, and I already told him that. That he would be doing so.
So you knew already what would happen.
Partly. The future is always something hard to decipher.
So, mostly we went in the south because of the attacks of the people from there going on Altius, Yacaster, and other places. And because he wanted to save those places, he got, he placed himself in the hands of his own enemies. So I could say self-sacrifice himself.
To save who?
many things, I do think. To save Caster, the queens, our group.
I think you forget something really important.
She's just
people.
look, and that through. Well,
What did he ask you about them?
to not condemn them because of bad leadership. He wanted to neutralize them by diplomacy. Not by a genocide.
What do you want to hear by telling me all this?
If there's a way to help him reconnect with the Raven Queen.
For atonement, I would have to be there myself.
You mean to meet him?
Yes, but there is one thing. He is not animated by the same fire he had before. His desire to seek conquests died the moment he met humans.
How so? I mean, he almost killed us the first time he saw us.
I said meeting. I didn't say the first time he saw you. He talked to me about an inn, a game of chess, and duels.
Hmm.
He found rivalry and friendships.
Didn't have that before.
He was always the leader of men and praised by the one who followed him. But one of his only friends was Moira. Why seeking conquests when by trying to conquer something, some might use what you're caring for against you?
Oh shit.
Like I said, rivalry is also something that he was aspiring for. And I think it would be, if she looks at Dawn, the tall, your past Goliath friend. Challenge. But to tell you how we could atone, he would have to change his oath.
I thought so too.
But that's not us, myself, and my queen that you have to convince. It's himself. And for someone who speaks so loud, he never speaks of himself in a deeper level. If you didn't understand.
Well, Don was lucky enough once to have an interesting confession.
A brief conversation, yes.
So that would be my guidance, and once you convince him, I would be able to judge and ask my queen if he is worthy.
I see. Will you like to come with us in the cell to be able to have that talk with him? Or do you want us to bring him back to you?
You can contact me. I won't risk myself in enemy territories. These undead are the pestilence that my queen reveres.
I know. You are probably have been really useful over there, but I do understand.
Nothing against your group, but your group's stench of close to immortality possibilities that my queens don't really like those.
Yeah, it's looking at down like, yeah, I can understand for him, but
And your elven friends. Some Droom obtain the power to live almost indefinitely. But that's why there's also a lot of druids that pray the Raven Queen. And to appease her, since she is the mistress of stories, memories, these druids are full of it. So they exchange stories, history, memories with her. Just a hint as she winks to Aaron. So, sending me another message telepathically would be enough. But what is your plan of action? Because technically, by losing his oath he made firstly to the Raven Queen, it was the only reason that my queen believed in him and still gave him power while he was one of these disgusting creatures.
well, that's one of the other thing we needed to discuss with you, because I don't know your queen as much as you do, so
How would you like for your closest, best friend to break a promise he made you? promise really dear to your heart, where you would be giving part of yourselves to them?
Would hurt. Actually, she looks a bit quickly too done. Still hurts. But always depends the reasons. But I do get your point.
So this is the how. I'm not the one to give direct answers, anyway. You'll find your own answers through your own path. Yeah, I don't think you're used to friendly conversations, am I right? You're rolling eyes a lot for someone who's being cooperative with you.
Everybody's just super guarded.
Respectful. I am not here for. I am here because I owe my life, and one of your friend asked me to talk with you.
And it is
She
very
was
appreciated.
transferring our favor to you. Yes.
Yes, and it is very, very appreciated from them as much from you too.
So, what is the meaning of this meeting other than the atonement of our mutual friends? My queen knows about that life. Ask.
If we have any more questions, you mean about life and death?
Anything related to that?
It's gonna look at Aaron.
The only question right now that I could ask, since you're a priest, you said the south is too dangerous or too against your queen for you to be there present. Would you be willing to help us deal with the shadows of Ishalion? So after that, we can have more help to rescue Shaddai and bring him to you.
I don't think you'll be able to bring him to me.
I've been thinking about that actually. Now look at Isk. You have learned how to plane shift, right?
Talking about me
No,
or is.
Isk. Look into Isk. I had a dream and I sort of know how to do it too. But you can do it better than me. You have access to circles of teleportation, and a plane shift can get you to that. Wouldn't you be able to grab Shaddai and plane shift us out of there to here?
Yes, but we have to prepare first the place where we're gonna plane shift. So I could grab Sharai, bring him to the specific place that we prepare, and then do the plane shift to a circle of teleportation.
But can't you just plane shift to any teleportation circle that you know?
Yeah.
The problem will also for me to go through, because you're saying that you need plane shift to go in there.
Yeah, but I'm saying on our way back, so we go there ourselves, grab Sharai, and Isk can plane shift us back to this city, to this circle.
With the right preparation, it could be a plan.
As soon as we can touch him, she could try. We just have to deal with any spellcasters that could block her from doing it and prevent our escape. But I believe Isk should be powerful enough to bring us here from there with Sharai.
If we're far away from anything that could prevent magic to happen, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it's just ideas floating in my head. But would you be willing to provide us with your power to fight the shadows of Ishalion? A priest would be a great asset against the darkness.
If that would be the favor that Isk would be demanding me, then yes.
And I look at Isk.
I didn't follow that part of the plan. What?
She's saying if you ask her as a favor for help for Ishalion, she would agree.
As the favor, she would be owing you for more.
Okay. Well, that will be very useful. I wouldn't want to force your hand to go down in the south, so.
Well, you would not be able to do so, because I would not go to the south, except if I have a safe way.
Safeway, what do you mean?
I believe she means safe passage.
I'm not stupid. These creatures will definitely know and feel the energy of the Raven Queen, one of the goddess
Right,
that is against them.
right. So then, your help at Italian would be really appreciated. But Aaron, I'm surprised you didn't ask her about your dad. Talking about death and life.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about that.
She might know things.
Yeah. Okay, I guess. As a child, I saw him die. But recently, through people we've met, he was seen walking. And I don't remember there being any crystals around when he died for him to be an undead like Sharai. I was going to look into it, but we've gotten busy.
Did somebody good reason some creature and some necromancers have the potency to bring an undead with intellect? Almost, well, white is not only a matter of what happened to the south. The undeads that are still having knowledge can still be animated without Carcelos.
Yeah.
Or someone really powerful would want your dad alive. Powerful meaning that he would be from a member of any religion and be able to truly resurrect him.
Yeah. But I will look into it. It was just surprising to hear.
So, this is something that's supposed to be dead to be walking again.
Thank you.
One thing you didn't ask me that I will give you for free. Since you're going back south eventually. The Emperor is not a powerful necromancer as such. It is a purple dragonborn. Well, no. The Emperor is actually a purple dragon.
I see.
You mean like those creatures from the Bloody Twins?
Kind of.
It's always purple dragons.
They are all tend towards necromancy. And he is beyond powers of a lich.
And he's eternal too.
And you can call him a Dracolich.
Eric just got excited.
God damn, Dracolich. Ah, the worst.
Never fought one in D&D. No, I just want to go there and fight it.
They are the worst.
At level 13, you're sure, bro?
Yeah, no, not yet.
I'm just looking forward to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well just walk up to Vecna. Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
I know, right?
Okay. I'm not sure I want to go against that. So,
One thing. He is one of the last dragon alive.
yeah.
Well, if a Dracolich would be there. But you can understand why I am not heading myself towards the south.
I get it. So, there's no more eggs. There are only few dragons alive. Are you telling me, like, dragons are about to disappear?
They've been.
She hurts a little. So,
Shirai told me that you've been to the higher planes.
yes. to find it empty.
And you see that she just passed a hand behind her. And you see the dark light emanates again. As she turns around with a smile, going towards the light, she will say as final words, curious how soul goes to hell, but there is no heaven to receive them. As she dissipates into the black light.
Everyone's a philosopher.
That was my next question, damn it.
You took too long, and we'll end this on tonight's session.
All right.
I'll snipe that little music for the mysterious instead of the like usual Harry Potter like one. Like this one.
Yeah.
And it's not that dark to have like the like really dark shit that we endured the whole time you were down in south. And yes, maybe I'm one of your DMs, but you don't have to emotional damage me. Okay, Ghostface?
Always emotional damage.
Like, we are emotional damaging our peeps in Culinary together. We're a team in there. Don't force me to emotional damage you.
It's because she has my back.
What's this about forcing? I love emotional damage.
If that's your kink, then okay.
You can have some of mine if you want. I'll share.
Oh yes, hurt me.
So, let's do the round table. Bert, how do you like your game?
I liked my game. I apologize for constantly blowing my nose and turning away constantly because oh man, am I sick.
You're sick. It's okay.
It was terrible. But beyond that, no, it was great. I got to call what's his face an asshole again, and I will. He is probably now on the I will stab list. Look, it's. Look, you're gonna have to do some really good convincing for him not to be on the will stab one day list. And may I note, I will live a long time. I don't have to get to the list now. But I had a lot of fun, as per usual. My chosen words and my
Yeah, these specific at the right time. These are good.
They are chosen. When you have a laconic character, you gotta do it the Geralt way. The must be at the right time.
True. So, our Heron boy that had a good night kiss, well, just a little peek.
Yeah, a little peck. Just keep the romance. It was
After the cuddle
good.
time.
Yes, it was good. I like the slow build of the army against the shadows, and I'm excited for the big battle.
Yes. Well, it's the time that you're gathering. I don't like to have this kind of gathering in end games. A bit like you've seen in Mass Effect. Like, you're gathering everyone, everything you help, and blah, 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 blah. I like it more at it, like, near the end, but it is not the end.
Okay, yeah.
Making you yourself to enjoy to have this moment afterwards, and what it looks. Well, it also comes with trauma because people will die, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited where it's going, and now we have maybe plans for extractions for the south. But there's the dilemma of, do we explode everybody or do we try to find another way? Because Eden is still, hey, if I have to do it to save the world, I kind of have to do it, you know? I'm holding the nuclear weapon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was too late the last time. This time, I don't think he would hesitate as long.
Ooh, I like it.
Yep.
So let's follow up with Isk.
Yes.
How do you like your game?
Was nice. I'm really happy. I'm checking my to-do list. It's very satisfying at the moment.
Check, 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 check.
Pretty much. Sorry if I did a love eye roll and wasn't really aware of it. It's probably happened when I think a lot. Because my eyes go like upward, like, okay, what do I have to do with this information now? What do I think about this? So it's more.
Often I see it with the eyes up there. I'm like,
Yeah, that's more being discouraged about what's going on, like having to rattling my brain. Like, it's not the person itself, it's more like, oh shit, man. Another thing to deal with. So that's more that. So don't worry, you're not boring or anything.
It's okay. It's okay. I just underline it with every character I'm making.
Yeah. I know.
I'm not boring you. Or is there anything that I've said that is not okay with you?
It's not about you.
It's not about. Okay.
Fucking world, man. Fucking world is a pain. So as much as Aaron is ready to save it by dropping the bomb, sometimes is thinking about just burning it. So
The living one.
yeah.
This is the best of both worlds. No. Sorry, Hannah Montana, you won't be there in the stream tonight.
But otherwise, yeah, they're good. About you?
I liked it. I prepared the priestess properly to have the right effect, I think. Queen Leonie is always a bubbly one to play, so everything's fine with that. I was waiting for like Dawn to attack when Luna was grappled.
Come on, it's gonna happen.
I know.
I almost pushed her in there. Go on, girl. Go have a talk with him.
So, yeah, that would be, no, it was a nice setup of, what you need, and, well, I'm aiming maybe towards half next session to actually, and maybe Shallion would be the end of next game, depending on how you roll your stuff. Because you mostly gathered most of your allies right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did well. There's still Ivan's dad at the Radiant Tower, I do believe.
At the Radiant Spire, yes.
Or Radiant Spire, yeah. And we'll have to check Luna's list for the rest of it.
Yeah. She said that there was Silo at the White Keep, but you have no data on White Keep. But there you had the circle of teleportation of the Radiant Spire, and from there you can practically go through any trees to anywhere you want with Aaron. So. Till then, we have the Foundry VTT, the one who we're using their platforms to play on that are streaming right now a game with the Scarlet, the DM. So I think we can go on with this for the raid. So thank you for being with us tonight. It was a chill game. Well, chill. It was a heavy roleplay one that I think made a lot of question answered, and where Maverick a bit less lost in all this chaos. And to see that they finally have friends also, and all that. Don't tell my wife I'm gonna give you this potion.
I like her so much now. I mean, we had a chance to play closely with her, so it was nice to get to know her a bit better.
Yeah. So, we'll launch a raid, so thank you again for being with us, peeps. See you next Wednesday with the Shit Eaters for the first part of 3 of their campaign that they're in hell with devils. So, thanks again, and remember, always, may your fumbles become epic stories, because natural ones are the best. Thank you, Catnip. Thank you, Ghostfags. Thank you for everybody in the chat being with us. So spam the Sharai emotes. And we're leaving now.